Did you know that Fauquier County schools did not integrate immediately after the decision of Brown versus Board of Education in 1954?
In southern Fauquier County, outside of the town of Remington, located over the railroad tracks on an area known as the Ridge, is a one-room schoolhouse known as Remington School or Piney Ridge School, where African American elementary children attended school from the early 1920s to the early 1960s.
In the town of Remington, just a few miles away, its white counterpart was the John Barton Payne School, which was located on the site of today's M. Pierce Elementary.
Due to the efforts of Booker T. Washington, the Remington School was one of 5,300 schools built across the South by the matching funding of Julius Rosenwald, president of Sears, Roebuck and Company.
The Rosenwald schools each followed one of several building plans. The Remington School is just one example of the one-room schoolhouses built in Fauquier County.
Shown here is the original school for African American children of Remington. In addition to the Rosenwald funding, the land for the Remington School was donated by the Davis family and built with labor donated by local families.
Finished in 1923, by design, there were 6 windows to let in the most light, as well as a wood-burning stove for heat for 36 students that the school would hold from grades 1 through 7.
Most likely similar to this classroom, 1930s inventory records list blackboards, plastered walls painted a cream color, as well as an organ and a sewing machine.
While the education and the commitment from their teachers prepared children for their futures, African American students and their families, as one teacher of 42 years described it, were tired of getting the hand-me-downs and leftovers. Pictured here is Mrs. Stowe's class.
As pressure mounted for integration, one-room schoolhouses in Fauquier County, like the Remington School, closed in 1964. The Freedom of Choice Act in 1965 gave African American students, like these from Blackwelltown School, the opportunity to attend any school of their choice, but largely, at the secondary level schools, remained segregated.
Therefore, Taylor High School remained open as Fauquier County's black high school. Fauquier County Public Schools did not officially integrate until 15 years after the decision of Brown versus Board of Education.
Since its closing, the Remington School, located on Strode's Mill Road, has had 3 owners and once used as a juke joint and even rental housing.
Today, the school still has its original roofing, outhouses, and most of its siding and windows.
In the last decade, many Rosenwald schools, with the use of grants, have been restored like the one seen here. The current owner of the Remington School hopes for restoration so former students can return and hold reunions.